Hello everyone, welcome back to Enemy Action Kharkov. This is German Solo and this is turn 9, and let's go for the second set of impulses, starting with the Soviet impulse. Okay, let's draw two cards. Oh yes, First Guards Army Primary and Mobile Group Popov, Air Power and Partisans. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is the primary of the First Guards Army. That's the command card. And yeah, okay, we've got the event, the forward support event, and of course this is going to happen because there are no support markers yet in play. So this will place the first forward support marker. Well, there is a catch, if I remember correctly, that does not apply if less than 2 units would be put in support. The good thing about getting the Soviets to 19 points is that at the start of turn 9, we determined the support line is the east support line, which is quite far away, so there are plenty of units that are outside support. The problem is that these units are quite far away. I mean, the two support lines, I have the feeling that the east support line is further from the operational limit, from the near operational limit, which is in play right now, than the west support line from the far operational limit. So we'll have to see if we can find 2 or more units that could be put in support by these forward markers. So let's go over there and see what we can do. Okay, see what I mean now. The support line is this one, and the vast majority of the Soviet units sits near the operational limit right now, because the operational limit was the same as the support line during the previous turns, and well, the previous turn actually, because it was the operational limit was further away. But what this means is there's a considerable gap here, and I don't know if a range of 5 from here can put that many units in support. So there have to be at least 2 units put in support, and to be honest, I seriously doubt that we will be able to do that. I mean, during this turn, there is in the preferences the movement of units toward the supported hexes. So yes, they will tend to go towards support, but right now I think maybe it will be the first time that this event will not resolve. I mean, the units up here around in our area of interest around Slavyansk, they're just inside. All these units of the First Guards Army are just inside the operational, the support line. So yes, okay, let me try. Okay, this is the support. The closest units. Maybe this event won't happen for the first time in quite since support started into play, since turn 5. Yeah, up to 5 it was everything was in support, but turn 6, and yeah. So okay, so this is the closest units to the support line. So if we put a marker here, yeah, this is it's not very clear, but this is where the support line crosses, and so if we put a marker here, we would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, now these units are not in support right now, but if we place a marker there, then this would be these 2 would be in support. So yes, but can we find another hex? I mean, and they're barely in support. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and none of the other units or the other units are further away. Sorry, you can't see them, but yeah, I'll show you that. From this here one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is here. This unit. Let's try this unit. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even close to that hex. But okay, let's move the camera a little bit. Sorry for the abrupt movements. Okay. This hex would put 2 units, okay, but you can see we can't get any further than that. I mean, here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just away, and then all these other units, sorry, are further away. No way we can trace 5 to any hex in this row. I mean, let's try this. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, no, I mean these. What are the westernmost hexes? I mean, this one is one of the most westernmost. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even close to these units here. And I think the westernmost is this one. Oh. The westernmost hex would be, well, it would be this one, I think. Yeah, no other hex in this. Yeah, that would be the westernmost hex. So from here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see not even I mean a unit in Belgorod, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So yeah, and I'm afraid this is the only hex over there that can put well, I'm not afraid, I'm happy. Well, I'm happy because I would really like to see a forward support market that would just support 2 units right now. Well, they will tend to come towards the support market though. Then see the mobile group of activated. So yeah, they will not waste, but they will spend a card for less than the previous in the previous turn. I think one of their support markers put in support what it was 16 units were put in support by one for the support market. Now for support just put the bare minimum 2. So yeah, okay. So let's see if this hex is definitely giving 2 units. This is the minimum. Yeah, this hex would put 2 units in support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These units are already in support. So about this hex would be again. Here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, this would be again 2 units, and it's a bit. Yeah, I think it's going to be preference. How about this hex? This hex would be again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So yeah, it's everything is 2 units, and the rest are 0 units. I mean, and let's go from the other direction. If we get here, because here is the limit. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, this is 0 units. So this is where we start getting units into support. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't reach these units. So it's it's just these 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just these 3 hexes that would put exactly 2 units, which is the minimum. Does not apply if less than 2 units, so 2 units, okay. And the preference puts the most supplied units, yeah, 2. And the second preference is southernmost. So yeah, this will be the hex. Last one we've checked. This is the south is this way, so this is the southernmost hex. So the forward support marker will be placed here. Yeah, and other hex. I mean, the other hexes are, you know, just Yeah, there is a southernmost hex here, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 0, and yeah, that's it. And then that's all. That's the event. Okay, so we discard. So, and I'm happy we discarded this because the tactics were empowering partisans, and yeah, I would hate to have partisans in attacking in Slavyansk. So yeah, that's it. So let's go back to our command card for the turn, which is activate. Oh, there's no, the events come after, and it's turn 9 anyway. So activate all units in army, and thankfully to the primary, so it will go back. Let's act, and of course they've got one strength, one step unit in the reserves, which is fine by me. Oh yes, and there's this unit here, which is yeah, okay, they've got a unit there as well. No worries. Well, there are many worries, but okay, let's okay, let me try and fix the camera first. Well, that's better, I suppose. Not ideal, as you can see, but better. So let's activate these units. 3, 4, 5 units, and the unit in Pavlograd. Yeah, there's the unit in Pavlograd as well. Well, I'm not showing it to you. I had to move the camera away, but yeah, we have to take it into account. And there is one unit in the reserve units box, so let's not forget about it. But okay, everything activated, and okay, let's go to movement methods. First movement method, descending order, take VP hex, and yes, that would happen. Yes, that would happen. Enter empty Germantown city unless exclusive target of inactive front. So they've got. Okay, that's interesting because they've got Kramatorsk and descending order. Yeah, it's number 7 here, which is the highest selector. So this would go to Kramatorsk, but thankfully it's now our line is closed, so that's why I didn't move any of these units, because then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would be heading Slavyansk and not Kramatorsk. So yeah, okay. So they can't take any VP hex, and yeah, Priyadovka and Dnipropetrovsk are also empty, but too far away for them right now, thankfully, again. So no, number 2, open supply line, move to hex, and that's interesting. That enables moving unit or unit in active front unable to trace supply to do so, and again it's descending order. So number 7, I mean, okay, number 7, yeah, I mean, okay, number 7 can't, I mean, can't resupply, correct? Yeah, it can't resupply through here. Number 3, of course, this is going to, this is around, but it sits on just on the Soviet map edge hex, so this is able to trace supply, so they're not going to get a unit here and enable it to trace supply. So these units, these are 7643, okay, and let's go to unit number 2. I'll have to move the camera now, so excuse me. Hey, bro. Okay. Oops. Sorry, let me pause. So these units now, I mean, these units are able, of course, to trace supply because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. What? Come on. What am I missing? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. They're able to trace supply, and this one 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's occupied. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. No problem for these units, and there's only one unit unable to trace supply right now, and yeah, and let me show you. This is the unit. Okay, I have placed this unsupplied marker underneath that, but yeah, that's the unit that's unable to trace supply right now. But again, it's not a matter of zones of control, because we have this unit here. This unit is surrounded, okay, but it can't trace supply. The problem is that it can't reach supply hex, and not the zones of control of our units. So because it can go, well, let's see, it can go, goes 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 up there, which is not a supply head. And the other way, it used to go from Blazovaya, but right now, it goes from Blazovaya, and from Krasnograd, again, it used to be able to trace from Krasnograd here, but now these units have made it rather difficult for that, because it has to go again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can go here. Oh no, it can go here though. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even if we got a unit here, we could get a unit here. Sorry. Then 7 here. However, if we put a unit, if this unit could go, could it go here? Yes, maybe this would shorten. It would be then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Even if we get a unit here, we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can't control. There would have to be in both of these hexes, so it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again it can't. And the unit here, yeah, too many units. So no, this unit number 2 can't open the supply line, and well, and yeah, because well, the only reason I'm considering this is because Pavlograd is behind Soviet lines. You see, there's a line here, there are 2 units here, there is a line here, so a German supply can't be traced to Pavlograd, and no German unit is proximate to Pavlograd. So that's the only reason I'm considering this unit to move. In any other sequence it would move. So, but let's keep this. Yeah, that's better this way. Forgetting it. Okay, so that was movement method 2, open supply line, and yeah, there's no need to open a supply line. Well, there is a need, but there's no way to do that. So yeah, it will be this way. So now that's interesting. Ascending order number 3 to Soviet VP hex. Okay, move to Soviet VP hex targeted for active front that is empty, garrisoned, or occupied by only 1 step, and to which German unit is proximate or German supply traceable. And I think there are no such hexes right now. Oh yes, well, there is Belgorod, but it's the other end of the map. So okay, and any other empty ones? Yeah, Kupiansk and stuff, but we can't raise German supply there right now. So yeah, that's interesting, because I don't think we can trace German supply to Kupiansk, can we? Because the garrisons. Let me check something. Excuse me for a moment. So okay, I have checked things. So yeah, we can't trace to Kupiansk. We can't trace to any empty VP hex, I'm afraid. Apart from Belgorod, of course. For active front, okay, the hex target for active front. Pavlograd is target for active front, but we can't trace. It's surrounded by Soviet unit, so can't trace supply, and there is no unit proximate to Pavlograd right now. Well, it's not empty anyway. Okay, it says here, however, if already VP hex with less than 2 other steps to hit German unit proximate or German supply traceable. Again, yeah, that's for Pavlograd. Again, no proximity, and yes, it would be so it could move to any other hex. I mean, there are no other hexes, empty Soviet hex that it could reach anyway, but it's free. It will not be instructed not to move, because we can't trace German supply or get a unit proximate right now to Pavlograd. I mean, if we had a unit here, yeah, that unit would be adjacent, so it would be proximate, even if it couldn't move. But a unit here maybe would, yeah, a unit here would allow German supply traceable to Pavlograd. But right now it's not happening. So let's see the other part of the front up there. Come on, do you have to move the camera? Yeah, okay, let's do this. I mean, we can't, because of the combination of garrisons and Soviet units, and such that we can't trace to Kupiansk, we can't trace to Zmiev. I mean, through this case, Zmiev is targeted for both fronts, but even if we could trace to Zmiev, no unit could go 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. No unit of first class can reach Zmiev right now, so this wouldn't happen. This garrison, okay, let me point out something. This garrison doesn't count for unit proximity. I mean, this unit doesn't take into account this garrison to check proximity, so this unit is proximate. Would be proximate to Izyum. No, it wouldn't be proximate to Izyum either. It could have to stop here, but not for, it counts for supply trace. So there is here, okay, it will go away when these units activate, but right now it is there. So it blocks the tracing of German supply. So yeah, that would be interesting, because it could push them back. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's okay right now. So again, movement method 3B, infantry only. Well, they're all infantry. If unable to do that, then move to Soviet VP hex occupied only by Soviet armor. Again, the only such hex is Valky, which is too far away. Here is Lozovaya. They've got infantry here as well, so yeah, this is it's no problem for them. So yes, that's it. And yeah, okay, that's interesting now. Things get interesting right now. Avoid surround. It's the number 4. Avoid surround. So it will be now. As I've said, it's again ascending order. So okay, let's examine this one first. Since we're here, so this one is not in any danger of surround. I mean, there are units here, and the good because we control these 3 hexes, but we can't get German unit here, can't we? We control this hex, this hex, this hex. Yeah, these 3 hexes are controlled, and this hex is controlled. So, but these units, the best it can do, it can get here. So, and we wouldn't be controlling this hex. So this is not nearly surrounded. Well, even yeah, it's not. Yeah, then it would move, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it wouldn't expose Pavlograd. But yeah, no way we can get a unit here. So we're not controlling this hex right now. So are we? No, we don't. Okay, so this unit remains there, and so let's move back around Slavyansk and Kramatorsk and see what will happen there. So okay, let's check the next unit. The next unit would be number 3. because it's ascending. No, number 3 is this unit in Izyum. So no, this is in no danger of surround right now. And then it would be number 4, again the same. Number 6 is already surrounded, but able to trace supply, so it doesn't really care. However, this unit is nearly surrounded, because it is in a non-VP hex, nearly surrounded, because this unit, when it activates, proximity for units doesn't take into account the garrison's adjustment to units. So when this activates, this will just go here and surround these units, and this unit is in a non-VP hex, so it will move to hex. So okay, if nearly surrounded in VP hex, move to hex. Not nearly surrounded, prefer hex in support, while all are in support. In operation limit, yeah, of course it is closer to unoccupied and not adjacent to, and closer of course to starting hex. That's because it can reach, I mean, let's see how many hexes can it reach, and where would they be? I mean, okay, it can go here, because the first hex, it has to be here actually, because it's got to be this hex, because it can't go here, it can go here. Well, it can end up here or here, but yeah, it could end up here or here, could they? Yeah, they could go, but okay, there it would be. Would it be nearly surrounded? No, because of this garrison. So could we? No. Have to stop there. Okay, let's see. Is this hex? This hex is controlled. This hex is controlled. This hex is controlled. So if we move a unit, we could move a unit. Yeah, this goes away. We move a unit here, and we control this hex, this hex, this hex, this also, this. But we don't control this hex, so this would be fine. Okay, about this hex, can go here and here. Okay, this hex, no, this hex would, no, it would be fine because of this garrison. Didn't it? Ooh, that's interesting. Hex could be fine because of the garrison, because we can't, no, if this unit goes away, there is a garrison here, yeah, because of this garrison, this unit would be fine here, because my unit here can't go here and surround the unit. However, okay, doesn't say anything. Not just Soviet unit. So okay, I'm keeping this as an option right now, and we'll have to reconsider. So how about this hex? Go 1, 2, 2 here, 3 here. Would it be nearly surrounded here? That's a trickier question because of the garrison there. Yeah, there is the garrison guarding this unit, and if it goes there, well, we wouldn't be controlling this hex because of the garrison here, so I can't get a unit. Or could I? I could go 1, 2. No, I can't get a unit here. If I could get a unit here, then it'd be fine. But oh no, no, because this unit can go here. This unit then can. No, we can't get a unit here, and we can't get a unit here. So yeah, both all 3 hexes are okay, and I'm stopping there because the last preference is closest to starting hex, so it but you want to move too far back away. So yeah, let's see the other preferences. Unoccupied in support, yes, in person, closer to support, yeah, okay. Unoccupied, okay, it says unoccupied. All three of them are unoccupied because garrisons, it doesn't say empty. Occupied, they're not adjacent to Soviet unit, none of these are. And then it's closest to starting hex, so it's these 3 hexes, I suppose. So, okay, it's the tiebreakers. Empty, okay. So it's between these 2 hexes because this is occupied by a garrison, and furthest, closest to Soviet support, well, highest hex number, so it will end up there. Right now the support marker. Yeah, it would be in support because of the support marker. In or closest to Soviet support. Yeah, see how supports affect. Prefer hex in support, yeah, all in support because of this marker. So, or else this wouldn't be eligible. So it will move here, let's say. So let's see. Let's review the situation a little bit. So it goes 2 here, breaking zone of control, 3 here. Because of the garrison, it hasn't exposed anything because my units can't go. If I get my unit here, this hex wouldn't be in control, so you could. How about this unit? This unit, no, it could have to stop here or here, or yeah, here or here. It would be so yeah, we can't control this hex. So yes, it's right now it's not nearly surrounded. So I think it's fine by this unit. Well, and it's fine by me because you know it's yeah, it frees up possibilities for us. You know. I can move, can better place myself into Slavyansk. I can keep the pressure of this unit, forcing it to go back. But it's okay. So that was the last unit to check for avoids around. Okay. So movement method number 5, adjustment to German VP hex. Okay. Again. I'm not examining unit number 2 in Pavlograd because it can't get. Oh, it can it? Could it get adjacent to Sinelnikovo? If it's the German VP hex targeted for the active front, but it's beyond the personal limited. It's not empty, so it can't. It can't get break my line and go to Krasnoarmysk or Kramatorsk or any of the other hexes. Slavyansk, of course. No, but number 2 can't reach these hexes. Okay, move to hex not nearly surrounded and adjustment to German VP hex targeted for active front. It's ascending order. So number 3. Okay, that's interesting. Will number 3 move to Slavyansk? It wouldn't be nearly surrounded in Slavyansk. It can go 1 here and 3 here, 1 here, 2 here, and stop, of course. Could it go? No, it can't get here. Okay, would it do that? Oh, yes, because Izyum now is kind of safe. But would it cause problems for another unit? Okay, do not cause German unit to become proximate or German supplies traceable. No, it wouldn't do that because there are no gaps in the line because of the garrisons. Well, the garrisons don't count. Okay, I know. This we can trace a path here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 here from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, so German supply is traceable to Izyum, so this won't get, it has to be adjacent, and here, if we move it there, so we can then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because garrisons don't exert zones of control in the command phase. So this, okay, is not getting out of Izyum. So next it would be number 4, which, yeah, indeed, it can get adjacent to Slavyansk, I suppose. Okay, creating some problems for us along the way. So, okay, adjustment to move the hex, move the hex not nearly surrounded, and it, of course, it's targeted. So this would go here or here, wouldn't it? Yeah, it can go here, and go here. Could it reach this hex? 1, 3, 5. No, it's 2 for the infantry. And it's +1 for the Donetsk River. Why I keep forgetting it? No, it's 4 here. It's 3 here. So it can go 2 here and 3 here. I keep forgetting. Yeah, because of the bridges, I keep forgetting that. Okay, so it can't go. It would be 1 here and 3 and 2 here and 4 here. Yeah, it can reach this hex, but however it can go because it would be 1, 3 and 5. Yeah, so these 2 hexes are the only ones it can go into. Huge. Now that's interesting. That's an interesting part. Good, moving it here, causing it to be nearly surrounded, and yes, no, because of the garrison here. This unit can't go here because it has to stop its adjustment to garrison. However, this unit, if this unit moves here, yeah, well, it would have to break zone of control. No, so this is not happening, because that's good for mechanized, so it would go 4 here, and it would be 7 here, so it can't do that. So this unit can move there and not be nearly surrounded. How about this? Yeah, this hex, of course, it can't be nearly surrounded there. So let's go. Prefer hex with the least German. Well, there's only one. They can't reach any other hex. Just most VP. Yeah, it's to check the hex. If already adjacent, not nearly surrounded, by any method, okay. So, tiebreakers, closest objective, empty, both are empty. Furthest in compass, closest to Soviet support, highest hex number, so it will move here. Okay, so this will move there, and okay, it's not nearly surrounded because we can't control this hex. Movement of 1 unit, can't control this hex. Okay, and number 6 then. Number 6 is already surrounded, it can't move. And it's adjustment. Well, number 6, it says adjustment German VB hex. Move to hex, not near it. If already adjacent and not nearly, well, it is already surrounded. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And that's it, because number 7 has moved. Number 2, as we've said, we can't move. So, movement, Soviet dispersion, less than 19 points. They were exactly 19 points. So, it won't be method 11, it will be movement 6. And that's interesting. Move into or towards operation limit. And yeah, that's interesting because Pavlograd is right outside the current operation limit. Okay, let's get a better view of the situation. You see, Pavlograd is here, operation limit is here, so this unit, if it has the chance, it will move towards the operation limit. Move the hex closer, prefer within, and yes, it can go within, it can go 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, plenty of choices there. Okay, within, not on map edge, okay. No, not stacked or adjacent to Soviet units. and again support, and then closest to hex and support. So that's interesting. Let's see where support. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, support isn't also value right now. So let's mark its support, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, support isn't again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, these are the hexes in support. Yeah, because it can move this way, can it? And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, support extends up to here and here, of course. Yeah, all these are in support. Well, and within the operational limit, of course, because that's the first preference. So can it? Come on, these hexes are behind our lines. Sorry, and you haven't seen any of this, have you? Okay. So first, let's go again. Within, okay, not stack or adjacent. Can it reach a hex score? It wouldn't be stacked or adjacent. Can go, yeah, it can go 1 here. And we're not exposing power because, as I said, it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. It can reach this hex, which is not, oh, it's adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Oh no, 3 instead. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can reach this hex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it has to be closest in support. So I think it's going to be this hex. This because every hex it can reach is I think it's adjacent. It can go this way, as I've said, behind our lines. So well, it could get here. It has to be closer in support, couldn't it? So it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it can go 1, 2, 3 here. Or it can even reach this hex, 1, 2, 3, and oh, and they're going to do it and attack us. Okay, all these hexes are 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 away from support. Okay, and within the operational limits. And okay, this is Mars. It's 2, 3, 4. 2, 3 and stop. No, so outside 2, 3, 4. No, everything is adjacent. So yeah. Stack or adjacent, yeah, everything is adjacent. Okay, in support closest to hex in support with village for active front. Is there any village here? Yes, there's a village here, and I think there's also a village here. No, so yeah, it will, since it can't find a where it won't stack. And oh, how about nearly surrounded? It doesn't say anything. Because here it would be nearly surrounded, but. Let me check the rule book. I think I've seen something. Okay. Unable to trace supply, no problems with supply there, but let me check. Well, in the rule book also doesn't say anything about surrounded, so yes, this unit will end up here. It's within the operational limit. It is in support. It's closest to hex, the closest you can get to hex support, and it's also yeah. It doesn't say anything about nearly surrounded. Clearly, it's nearly surrounded there, but it would, because of the placement of the units, it would be able to say supply. Well, that's something different there, but okay. So that's it. That's there are no other units of 1st Guards Army outside the personal limit, and there are 2 units that haven't moved. So, okay, let's move to movement method number 8. Number 7. Causes around, personal limit applies, yeah, no problem with that, and it's descending. So, number 6, no, it can't move. So number 3, can it cause surround? Yes, number 3 can move here and surround. Oh, sorry, cannot see this. Okay, that's better. So this unit can move here and surround this unit, but then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then thermal supply will be traceable to Izyum. And sorry, and why? Okay, if already VP hex, sorry, these units shouldn't have been examined. I forgot to check the supply. Yeah, because supply can be traced now. I'm so used to not being able to trace them supply. So so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not examined. This can't move. The other units have moved, and that's sorry, totally forgot about it. So, okay, that was the movement phase of 1st Guards Army. So, let's go back to attack checks and ascending order. This is the 1st unit. There's no assault coordination, but we can include can they trace reserve supply there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, can trace reserve supply here or here or here, yeah, you can trace reserve supply. So we have to take into account the infantry unit that is in the reserves box. So maybe this attack will go ahead. And yeah, okay, it's 4-step. It's for strength, sorry, +1. There are no other units, there is no assault coordination, so it's 4 +1, 5 against 3. Okay, 5 against 3. Our unit is just adjacent to a supplied dispersed German unit, so 5 against 4. And the attack, sorry, would not be in Soviet support because they have just examined that support, which is just this of hex is not and not this hex, so attack wouldn't be in support. So it's 5 against 5 right now, and 5 against 5. So we have to calculate the tactical value. The card is against a 3, however. It's interesting. The card is a 3. Should strength 2 to 1. No. Soviet artillery barrage bonus. No. Attack is in Soviet support. No, it's not. If only Soviets have armor. No, they don't. If any attacking units are surrounded, not yet. If flanking will apply, maybe. Yes, flanking will apply because we can get the unit here. Yeah, suppose we can, let's see. Yeah, we can place it here. We can't place it and surround this unit, but we can place it here. If flanking will apply, yes, so that's a 4. Sorry. That's a 4. Target VP hex, no, it's not. All combat tactics, no auxiliary card for combat tactics, less than 4 cards, so no. That's a 4, that's a 4. That's too far away for this attack to go on, so no, we're not. But then let's proceed. We've got so many attack checks to make, haven't we? Okay, let's go there. Against, it's going to be this, no, but this time is totally different. Let's try and get better view of the situation there. So, ascending order, so that's this one, number 4. Again, number 4. It can, yes, it can, and it can call upon. So it's 5 against 3, but it's we adjusted so it's 5 against 4, but this time the attack would be in Soviet support, so it's 5 against 4. Again, it's 1-to-1. It's 3 tactical value, and I think the same. No 2-to-1, no artillery barrage bonus. The attack, however, is in Soviet support, so that's a 4. Attack is in Soviet support. Only Soviets have armor. No, they don't. Attacking units are surrounded. No, this attacking unit is not surrounded. So, yeah, flanking will apply. Let's say yes, flanking. We can place it there, and flanking or there. We can trace. Surrounded and able to trace supply. No, even if we place here and surround this unit, it will be able to trace supply. So, yeah, okay. But it's a 5. Target hex. Ooh, yes. Or target hex VP. Ooh, that's a 7. That's a 7. That's the first time it happens. Because it says target hex has a VP. It's +1 if target hex has a VP value of greater than 2, or turn 7 onwards, in this turn 9, plus target hex VP. It's the victory points if Soviet VPs are less than 20. It's 19 right now, less than 20, so they'll get +2. So it's a 7, and yeah, it will be an attack. Okay, let's rewind and redo this, because I think I have made a mistake, and thankfully I have got it soon enough so I can fix it. There's I will have probably edited out the combat here. When you see this, it went really well for us, really bad for the Soviets. Well, bad for the Soviets anyway. But there's one little detail I keep forgetting when attack, that flanking doesn't apply when the defender is in a town or city and we're clearly into Slavyansk. So flanking wouldn't apply. So maybe this attack wouldn't, because we're calculating, we're initially at. Our situational strength was here 5. That's how we started. Our situational strength was 5 to 3, 4. It was 5 to 4, and it was 1-to-1. So we calculated the tactical value, and the card was a 3. So yes, the card was a 3. And we said that situational strength, no Soviet attack is in Soviet support, so that was a 4. And if only Soviets have armor, no, they don't, they're both infantry units. If any attacking units are surrounded, no, this unit is clearly not surrounded. Okay, and then I said +1 if flanking will apply, and yeah, I said yes, flanking, or the second clause is defender will be surrounded. Indeed, it is, but surrounded and unable. It doesn't say or, surrounded and unable to trace supply, but this doesn't apply because we can't trace supply through here. It can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we can trace supply. So flanking, because we're in Slavyansk, it's a city, so flanking doesn't apply. So this was not a 5, and then we got target. Plus the value of target VP hex if Soviet VPs are less than 20, so it is, so that goes up to 6. However, the next two ones are if all combat tactics on auxiliary card applied to attack, there was no auxiliary card, and if less than 4 cards, no, we have just started, so the tactical value would remain at 4, the attack wouldn't go on, so nothing would have happened. So this unit moves back to the reserves for the time being, and yeah, this attack, this has moved. Okay, this attack doesn't go on. However, this will affect the other checks. Okay, first of all, this check, because now it's not sorry, it's not a 3, it's a 4, because they can get, yeah, supplies are always traceable here, so reserve supplies are always traceable here, so they can get the unit here. They can't get it here, of course, because you can't trace a reserve supply there, because it has to go through our resource control, but it can get here, so it could again, however, be 4 against 6, so less than 1 to 1. This attack wouldn't go ahead in any case. This one, however, now this attack would be situationally 4 to 2, so they've got a +2, and that's what worries me about. So that's a 3. So yeah, the card is a 3. The situational strength is 2 to 1, so that's a 5. They get +2. Soviet better note, attack is in Soviet support, so that's a 6. And attacking units are surrounded. No, if only Soviets have armor, no. Attacking units are surrounded, no. Flanking will apply. Yeah, that's the battle that will happen, because they can't get. Well, they can get the unit here. Can they? Can they trace? Yes, they can trace. They can get it here to surround us, but yeah, flanking will apply. So that's a 7. Oh yes, that's the combat that will happen, because it's a weak unit. So yeah, that's 4 against 2, isn't it? Yeah, like it's in support because of the support marker. So yes, this is so okay. Automatic scaling done. That's a 7, so yeah, because flanking now will apply. We're just in a clear hex. So yeah. This would be the battle. Again, it's the same, and now that's 4 to 2, 2 to 1. The odds are the same as they were. 2 to 1. They'll get 3 cheats. Well, nothing has changed. Let's say, yeah, it would be exactly the same. They would get a combat tactic. I'm not playing one. The tactic would be again ref brigade, so that's bad for us, because ref brigade they get to ignore 1 hit, and they get increased Soviet combat strength by 2, so it would be 3 to 1. And yeah, 3 to 1, 3 cheats, and that's what would have happened. Okay, that's the attack there, and that's it. These ones. We have no defender adjustment. We're not dispersion supplied, so this is the supply. Again, defender adjustment. Defender dispersed and supplied do not support. No attacker artillery, defender artillery. So I didn't have to change much, thankfully. So well, they don't use anything, and they don't. We don't lose anything, thankfully. So yeah, attack artillery, defender just no. I'd love to have defenders. So yeah, so that's the attack here. Same cheats, thankfully. The same. It was 3 to 1, 3 cheats. Yeah, 2 for the units, 1 for the cards, and yeah, that was it. That's the attack. So yeah, it's well slightly different outcome. But yeah, now it doesn't say anything about placing the reserve units. Now this is clearly in dangerous round. Doesn't say anything when we're placing the reserve units. But let me just check the rule book a little bit. again, okay. Just give me a second. Yeah, indeed, it doesn't say anything about not surrounding. And what I have forgotten to check is if this hex Soviet unit other than this one has to be in or proximate to the hex, and these units, these two units, are not proximate to the hex because this can go 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and this one has to go 2, breaking zone of control 3, 4. So then flanking would apply, but there's this unit here at the same front. It has to be the same front, but it does have to be the same army, so that can go 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, there is a unit proximate. So I have avoided fixing the mistake with another mistake. So okay. Situation here is not very good. Maybe in the next activation, what will probably happen is that this unit will go away because it's nearly surrounded as it is, and and this one also is. This is not near because of this garrison. This unit is not nearly surrounded. Well, but we'll try to create some problems for them. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. But okay, let's see what our next activation will be. So let's see what our impulse should be. I mean, I've got some options. I've got 2 cards for second SS, 2 cards for third corps. I've got the Group South card, and of course the Erich von Manstein card. I would be tempted. Corps Rush has already been activated, and I would be tempted to use the von Manstein card to activate it again, ignoring consecutive activations. But it would. I mean, since I can't get Belgrade, I can reach it. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and I can reach Belgrade, but not really do anything about it. And yeah, of course I would be able to attack that unit, stuff like that. I feel like not exactly waste of my resources, but I've got. Belgorod is within the operational limit. It could be in support. Soviets will definitely move there. I would prefer to keep this card because of the extra combat tactic and its strength for, let's say, Poltava, which is, again, 2VP, same as Belgorod. It will require a battle for me to take it, but it's I consider it to be more secure, let's say, than Belgorod. And second says needs options. Also, the 48th may find itself a need to move suddenly or stuff like that. Again, I'm worried about the situation around Slavyansk because of this weak unit right there that was attacked, thankfully unsuccessfully, and the previous Soviet impulse. It's only this unit here and keeping Krasnomirsk and this hex out of supply, because if this goes, then the Soviet supply will be traceable to this hex. So, and it's within operational limit, these hexes. So I would prefer to strengthen a little bit my defenses here, create them some problems around here. So, I don't plan on attacking them, but I would definitely try to, get them to do something. This unit is a little bit weak right now, and and also I'm worried about the situation here. Sixth Army is still quite strong units, and you know they were kind of anchored here. They are in danger of surround, but I was thinking if I could do something Pavlograd. So it's either 40th Army with this card, or Third Corps, maybe this card. And yeah, well, to be 40th Corps, not Army, sorry. But what I'm worried about is, well, I can, you know, a little bit, I can't get a unit here, but I can get a unit next to it, so it's, for the attack checks it will be better. Also, well, I could always get this unit, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I would be opening my line here. I could patch it up with this unit, but it would take activation of both Third Corps and yeah. So I'm really worried here a little bit. 40s could do some stuff, but there are units here, you know. But as long as I can keep them in this situation, nearly surrounded, that is, maybe they will, you know, move away. Well, this unit is in danger of getting attacked, but it's way stronger than this unit. So maybe, well, I can create some more problems for them, you know, with these units. They're quite strong, and I can create some problems for Pavlograd, which would be nice. You know, I'm trying to break up their concentration of units here, because then these units are already surrounded. Then the other units would be also in danger of surround, less able to trace supply and stuff, so they will have to fall back. I was thinking along these lines. Maybe the safer thing to do would be to activate 40th Corps, but then I have to commit. I feel I have to commit early, and yeah, but I think, and since I don't have their card, and I would have to use this, which is quite strong card, because I could deploy also my reserves. I was thinking of, you know, using their primary card. I want to keep the secondary card, their supplemental card or whatever, because it got 2 replacement points, and well, they've got an infantry unit which would take precedence in the eliminated units box, but also I could use the 2 replacement points to soak up any, within the same turn, any damage they take in battle, because if I will activate, and I tend to do something to attack with them. So yes, okay, so that's it. It's their primary card, and I'm activating Third Corps. So yeah, this unit has been sitting around idle for too long. These 2 units are nicely placed. These 2 also. These are the units. We don't have any other units of, oh no, so Third Corps. And there's this unit which has saved Slavyansk, and I think it will do the same again. So it's this unit there as well. So now this unit is not in enemy zone. I will start by moving this unit. This unit is not in any enemy zone of control right now, and of course what I intend to do is move it here. Would be nice, keeping contact with this unit, but I think a far better placement would be there, keeping contact with this unit, giving it the extra +1 for the attack checks, especially against this unit, and also it would be adjacent to this garrison, so for proximity purposes this garrison wouldn't count, so this unit would be nearly surrounded, because of these two units. This unit is already nearly surrounded. What I'm afraid will happen though is that these two units will get into this hex, where they wouldn't be nearly surrounded, and attack this unit. But I think, yeah, I mean, they attacked it because of the +1 for the flanking. But if either of them goes here or here, it wouldn't, flanking would be, and their primary card goes to 3, so they will have to activate by stronger card first, and then depending on what the cards. I mean, I'm giving this guy a better chance, and if they don't activate right now, I mean in their next impulse, maybe I'll have a chance to, you know, bring up some other units, or even give replacement some points to this unit, and so then it would be, yeah, it would be a 3, and it would be 1-1, so they would get the 2-1 bonus. And of course, this hex is better because I'm not proximate. My units are not proximate to Izyum, but when I move here, this doesn't count for proximity, so this unit would be proximate to Izyum, and yeah, that would create some more problems for the Soviets, because now I can't trace German supply to Izyum. So yeah, this unit does this. It's just 1 here. It could go further away, even get here. No, it can't, so it's the garrison, so it has to stop. Yeah, it can get it here. Now, supply is not a problem right now, because this hex is not controlled. This unit can't move to this hex because of the zones of control. This unit is surrounded, can go anywhere, and of course this unit can't reach this hex. So this hex is free, and we can trace both units. Actually, can trace supply from these. Also, if I just move my one unit here, this unit could move there if need be, and yeah, German supply would be traceable to all these units. So that's it. This unit moves there, and well, it's going to anything else. Okay, so let's move to the main 3rd Corps force there, which, yeah, well, I think I have left the Soviets quite for a long time without disturbance, so that's 5 here. Well, let me explain you my plan. My plan is to attack this unit, which is the weakest of the two. I know it's armored, but its strength is 3, and this is strength 4. I mean, if I attack it, it will obviously fall back into Pavlograd, but if I can get, if I can get a D3 out of it, then Pavlograd would be ours for the taking, because it would have to, I mean, it goes there, it's 1 hit, and if I've got it's got 2 other hits to satisfy, then it would have to fall back, and then because we've got armored units, I would be able to advance into Pavlograd, because now Pavlograd hasn't got a garrison, and that's a nice chance for us. I would get, if I could, I would get these units, one of these units listed here, so they wouldn't be able to retreat into Pavlograd without losing a step, and so it would be, they would be kind of forced to, G2 would be fine, but I can't because of this river here. My units have to go 2, 3, 4, 5, and they can't get here because it would be 7 crossing the river. So yeah, I can't control this hex. So okay, but I will definitely create some problems. So these units will stay where they are. I think they're fine, and also I want to avoid to get a unit, one of my units adjacent to both these units. I think it can't be helped though, because I plan to attack this unit in full strength. So yeah, what I'm planning to do is bring up this unit, 1, 2, 3, get it here. So then this would be 7 against 3. That would be a 2-1 attack. However, what I plan to do is bring also these units here. I'm not breaking the line because I would be still controlling this hex. And these units, these are both armored. It's very good units. A stack of 6, and it would be adjacent, of course, to a stack of 2 Soviet units with a strength of 7. But it wouldn't 7, and hopefully they will keep a unit, a supplied unit next to them. So it wouldn't be 7. It would be 8. So this wouldn't be ahead. Maybe this is difficult to get support there. So I think they will not attack. Okay, so maybe so I'm doing this because 1 for the river, 1 for breaking zero, 1. That's 3 here, and it's 1 here. So, and it's a flank attack because this is not in a town or city. So it will be a flank attack. So these units don't move, but all my units will attack. So that's 6 here, 8, 10, 13. So that's, yes, 13. And of course it's out of support. Sorry, forgot to mention that. So they won't be getting a combat tactic. So that's 13 against 3. Well, the only problem is that they've got a defender adjacent. So yeah, if this Chit turns up, I will be quite happy. So that's 13 against 3. That's a 4-1. Well, I think we've got that's a 3-1, and that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 chits. What we really want, the question is, do I play combat tactic? Well, I could play intelligence. Power, well, got this power, but that's again, you know. And since I plan to attack, I'll keep it. So yeah, I mean, 5 chits. Minimum is 2 because of the 2 steps. So yeah, let's get the chits and okay, that's better. 4-1. It's a flank attack, but it's about all we got. So I'm wishing for d3. Well, even if d1 would be decent because, well, it could be trapped in Pavlograd, so I could surround it and, you know, get it out of supply. It's just outside the personal limit. So okay, let's draw our first 2 chits and then we'll decide what we'll do. So first chit is attacker artillery. Come on, defender artillery, none of us has that. So okay, this doesn't apply. Second chit, command, attacker command 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, it is attacker command. It's because 3rd Corps Army is a 3. So yeah, and the other one is attacker command 1. Ooh, that was good. That's a D1. That's a D1. That's definitely retreat into Pavlograd. Okay, so yeah, let's get okay, let's get 3 more chits. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not. So 3-1, less than 2. Oh yes, that's it. D2. So that's lose 1 step and be a 1-step unit in Pavlograd. Okay, and 2 more chits to go. Yeah, that's fine. So city goods, clear. Oh, come on, it's the only clear that doesn't have a defender hit. So yeah, okay, so that's a D, and my last chit is, yes, or attack supported, not supported. Yes, that's the prior. Oh, sorry, the attack is supported. It's, I mean, the Soviet attack. We are in support, obviously. So yeah, that's it. That's good. That's good. So that's d3, and yeah, it's the last chit. So that's it from previous battles. Get in the mag, but we don't have any other chit to draw. So these chits will also get. So that's that was 4-1, 2-1, 3-1. The others were no priorities. Were not applicable. This is a clear hex, unfortunately. That's the good. And the attacker command is not 1, it's 3 indeed. So we've got the d3, well, at a cost, and this, the artillery doesn't apply. So yeah, so we've got just leave them here for a bit. So I've got d3 and a1, which is what I was asking for actually. So d3, so it's retreat, and lose 1 step, because they can't retreat and lose 2 steps, because there's only got 2 steps. It would be eliminated. So yeah, but let's do it properly by the book, because I want to avoid mistakes. Okay, if defender can't retreat, yes, it can retreat. So if number of hits remaining is greater or equal to the number of steps in defending unit, retreat 1 hex. And the only hex that can retreat that's not in enemy zone of control is of course Pavlograd. So it retreats here, and this satisfies 1 hit. Let's say 1. So there are 2 hits again to satisfy, and then it's again defender can retreat, of course it can retreat. And B, if number of hits remaining, that's the critical part, is greater or equal, it is equal to the number of steps in the unit, it has to retreat 1 hex. So now let's see the preferences. It won't go here because that's in enemy zone of control, and of course not here, not here either. So it's going to be one of these 2 hexes, because they will be not in enemy zones of control. Okay, preferences. Soviet VP hex, no, none of them are. Not in forward direction. Okay, let's see. The forward direction is, from Pavlograd. Yeah, the forward direction is there. No, it's not in the forward direction. And then not adjacent, and the other one is not adjacent to forward direction. So this is adjacent to forward direction, clearly. Yeah, whereas this is not, well, even if we consider the secondary direction, this is not adjacent to it. So yes, it will go there, and it satisfied a 2nd hit, but it has to be dispersed. Okay, so it has satisfied another hit, and last but not least, of course, last hit, it has already retreated to hexes, so it can't retreat another one. So it will remain there, lose a step, and remain dispersed. So they have satisfied all their hits, and it's time for us. I will happily take that hit. It has to be an armored unit, though. It has to be one of my armored units. Well, this one, or this one, that's a 2. That's a 2, everyone. That's a 2, okay. So that's stacked with infantry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because they're closer to this. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll lose this step. So advance now. I've got, and the good thing is that there is a path of retreat, because this unit was not eliminated, so there is a path of retreat, so my units can follow the path of retreat despite the okay, second hex, any hex adjacent to tactical hex, but when deviating from path of retreat, advance can advance from Zok to Zok and can't cross river, so we don't have any river, but since we are following the path of retreat, we can do that. So definitely one of my units will go there and in there, and Pavlograd is against ours, and Soviet VIP points go back to 18, so Soviet desperation will now kick in. This unit is now surrounded, so it will fight. So do my because I want to keep my lines closed. I don't want this unit. Well, it will be nearly surrounded, but it can't go. Yeah, it's going to be able to trace supply. It will probably attack. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It will probably attack us. So should this unit move? No, I don't think this unit should move. They will attack because that's the only thing. But they wouldn't be in support, and this would be. So you know what? Yeah, that's infantry. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping this unit here. I'm advancing these two infantry units. There. I'm keeping this unit here to keep this unit surrounded. And yeah, also now this unit is in danger of supply. Surround this unit too. Yeah, this unit is now surrounded. Yes, this unit is surrounded, and I'm keeping this at it's Pavlograd. It's 3+ for the. It's 4 against. It would be 4 against 4 and outside your personal limit. So any attack attacks, an immediate attack attacks won't go. So that was all satisfied. The hits, everything, and because this is a replenished chit, everything will go back into the mag. So that was our second German impulse, and I'm quite happy because now I've got 18 points, so I can afford to lose Slavyansk. I was not expecting that. I can afford to lose Slavyansk because I've got 18 points, so if I lose Slavyansk, it will be 20 points. So the support line, the personal limit wouldn't. Neither of them will bounce back and create problems, unforeseen problems for us. So I'm keeping more or less where I want them. Of course, right now movement method 11 will be the problem because they will try to get in touch with us. It's the Soviets' desperation rule, and so they will get approximate to our VP hexes, and so they'll do their best to attack us. Hopefully this will tend them to leave their supply lines unguarded or open. Of course, they've got the guys on front events, but yeah, that's I think that's better than nothing. That's the point. 22 points, so it means if 18 victory points, so it means that if, well, that's as I've said, that's a very big if I could manage to keep at 18 points, quite unlikely because next turn other activations, they will get their activations they'll get so many reserve units back. And yeah, let me mark the third corpse as activated, and the corpse is now free to activate again, if only we got their card. So turn 10 they'll receive, and the other turns will receive heavy reinforcements. But suppose if I could keep at 18, then I would I would suffer a tactical defeat at the end of turn 13, which is nearly the end of the game. So yeah, I'm quite happy because at the beginning of turn 4 or 5, I was so close to losing the game. So yeah, I have made the return. So and that's I suppose part of the fun of this game. Oh, sorry, forgot to draw my card, and I think the last 2 cards, third corpse and corpse pause, have given me so much. 58, and again, well, maybe that's good. I've got units that need it, but I can deploy and activate, and I've got the army group card to activate both corpse rows, and yeah, well, there are plenty of possibilities. I would prefer a 40th corpse card, to be honest, but maybe I will have to use well, I could also use von Manstein on third corpse and get, you know, some more out of it. Activations creating more problems, but yeah, maybe third corpse will help relieve the pressure around Lazovaya, because yeah, third corpse is a little bit under pressure right now. So yeah, okay, so let's not keep you anymore, and it's turn the end of the second German impulse.